Happy Monday, my friends. We are going to talk right now about going live on Facebook. Now, if I just said going live on Facebook and your like hair stood up on the back of your neck and your skin crawled a little bit, it's okay. It's okay because we, guess what, have a system that's going to make it so easy and so simple. There were so many Facebook Lives the last couple weeks from you guys, and it was so fun to watch you like not even just step out of your comfort zone, like leap out of your comfort zone and like, okay, let's just like do the hard things right up all in the front of it. So I'm so proud of you. We're going to go over a couple two different like options, two things to talk about for Facebook Lives, or Instagram Lives. If you want to be wild and do lives elsewhere, then wherever you want to do lives, then this all will apply. So the first one, and I would show you on my phone, but my boards will not work. But on the Success Starts With You board in the duplication PLP number 5 block is where I'm looking. So you can just follow right along in your board. It'll be the third little roadmap with a lot of words on it. It says step 2, go live right on top. So this first live, really the first live. So it could be your first live, or it could be this is the first live that you offer for someone else to do. So this is how it's going to go. And the important part about this is it has to be. I'm just going to say it has to be. It has to be in a voice message. Has to be in a voice message. It will come across so much better in a voice message. But this is what you're going to do. You're going to send a voice message of the big old bold paragraph that says, okay, so this might sound a little crazy, but what do you think about going live and talking about the results that you've seen? It would literally just be you writing down 4 or 5 things that you dealt with before and the 4 or 5 things that are better now and going live and saying something like, okay, I don't even know if I've ever gone live before, but have I ever, but I have to tell you about what I've been up to. I started taking Plexus and it's helped me with X, Y, and Z. And now I feel like A, B, and C, and it's not anything like I've ever tried before, and I'm sort of blown away. If you struggle with anything like this or MNOP, then I hope that you'll have the courage to leave a comment or send me a message because it could help you too. Anyway, wow, this was so weird, but I hope that it helps someone who's looking for something like this because I really didn't think it would work for me, but it has to be. Okay, bye. Do you think that you could hit post and see if it could help someone? What do you think? See how I like made it super awkward how lives are? Like lives are super awkward. Like you turn on, you're like, is this thing even live? Is it even on? Is anybody out there? Can somebody please tell me that you can see me and you can hear me and do all the things? Like that's how lives are. So the reason that you have to ask that in a voice message is because you're putting it out there how funny and awkward and goofy it's going to be and showing them exactly how it's going to go. And that it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know how many times I stumbled over there. Part of it's because I'm trying to rock and he keeps headbutting me in the chin, so I keep losing my place in my paragraph. But it's fine because I swear the more real your lives are, the better anyway, right? Oh, that might be why you won't go to sleep. Don't worry, friends. We're fine. We have a bird frag on deck. Goodness. So that if you have not done that live, if you have not done a Facebook Live before, then you can go on and be like, oh my gosh, does this even work? I don't know. I feel like I just had to tell somebody and treat it as a FaceTime with your best friend. Like somebody literally imagine FaceTiming your best friend and be like, I found this stuff and I don't know if this is what you struggle with, or I do know this is what you struggle with, but it's helping me so much and on and on and on. So asking your people to do that in a voice message. If you have not done that, you can do that live. And then along the same lines, if you scroll down in that number 5 folder, the duplication PLP folder, we have the easy Facebook Live. It's got a little pink on the sides, little sheet that you can print off, you can screenshot, you can write your own on another piece of paper. But essentially, this is like your format to go live. So it says on a piece of paper on the left side, write down the 5 things, or if you really want to focus in on 1 or 2 things, then do 1 or 2 things. It doesn't have to be 5, but whatever, write down your pre-plexus. And then on the right side, write down your post-plexus just to keep you on track. Then on top of the page, write the title of your Facebook Live so that you don't forget to put a title, because sometimes I feel like it's Facebook just is weird. And sometimes it's like, did I put a title on there? Or where do I put it? Or how do I, so write that at the top of the paper. And you want to make the title of your life have shock value. So we call this an opposites attract title. So if you are feeling like you have so much more energy and you're sleeping so much better, your title could be something like, I have no energy and I can't sleep. See how it's opposite? Because if you go on there and you say, I feel the best I've ever felt and I have so much energy, that's not as interesting for people to click on as somebody who's been posting about health and wellness and feeling so good. And then all of a sudden you go on and you're like, I have no energy and I can't sleep. They're going to be like, what is she talking about? Click on it for sure. So that is the opposites attract title, something for you to keep in mind. And then the other important part, there's kind of like a little mini. I never thought I'd be doing a Facebook Live, but I was struggling with these till I started this. And now I've been consistent for And here's what it has done for me and lists the changes. So it's going to help keep you on track too. And I want you to know that a live can be a minute and a half long. A live can be 3 minutes long, or a live can be longer, but it doesn't have to be super long and drawn out if you don't want it to be. You really can make this what you want. This is just a format. If you're like, I did my live and I felt a little off track and wild, that's how mine felt, to be completely honest. And I knew where this was and where to find it, and that I probably should have used it. And it's fine. That's why we're here. We can do another one. We can come back. We can always do better. But then the last little paragraph on there, I want to bring your attention to that because I feel like that is so, so powerful. It's where you say, I can't believe that something as simple as gut health could change so much in my life. If you have health struggles like I did, I hope you will have the courage to comment below or send me a message so that we can have a conversation on how this might be able to help you. Saying that I hope that you'll have the courage to message me is like magic. Like it hits people in the feels and they're like, okay, like she literally just opened the door wide open for me to send her a message. So that is Facebook Live in a nutshell. A couple little easy peasy passes, and they're right there in the duplication board. I think I also put the Facebook Live. Yeah, it is. It's at the bottom in the post ideas. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can hear that. We're evidently going to come out both ends. It's also going to be, when I get it moved up here, at the top of the post ideas board. That way, when you go to do a Facebook Live, you can find it wherever you are looking, wherever your brain goes to look, whether it's in the post ideas or in the duplication and live spot. Does anybody have any questions? You cannot kick my computer off. Any questions? Any snide remarks? Who feels a little bit like a Facebook Live might be a little bit easier with a little bit of a framework? I know it made me like, it takes the guesswork out of it and like the fumbling. You don't find yourself like fumbling over your words and like, where was I? Did I even say that? I forgot to mention that I had allergies, and that's like the main reason that I even started Plexus. What am I even doing? Just me? Okay.